Hey Michelle. Okay, for this workout, it's going to be very similar to our last recorded workout as far as how the formula works. So we're going to have 3 different circuits. The first time you go through it, you'll go through each one 3 times. Go back to the top, go through it 2 times. Third time through, go through it 1 time. Okay? Just like our last one, I'll have it all written in the email. There will be a finisher on this one though. Okay? I know you're kind of trying to fit this in when you can, so if you want to split this up, that's fine. What I would do is I'd go through it 3 times to do the finisher, if you're trying to split it up for time, and then the next time you get to revisit it, do the 2 and the 1, and then repeat the finisher, if you're going to try and split it up into 2 different segments and 2 shorter workouts. Things you'll need: loop bands. We've been working with the lighter one. I want you to go with your medium one. I think at one point I remember you telling me Doug had a skateboard. So you need Doug's skateboard. If he doesn't, email me right away and I'll give you something else. If you have an ab roller, that works too, if Doug doesn't have a skateboard. You need a step stool or a chair. I'm going to show you both. Behind me is what you'd use: a step stool, and I'll use my box for the height of a chair. Either one is fine. And then you're going to need, remember, we used a pack of diapers one time, so you either need a pack of diapers or something similar, about yay wide, soft, very light, that you can squish in between your knees. Okay, the first circuit is just a pairing. You'll need your band and the skateboard. Loop band. We're going to start in a quarter squat. Okay, loop band around your forearms. You're starting in a quarter squat, so right about here. Remember, we're starting with tension in the arms, shoulders down, scalps thinking down and together. Here, we're going to forward press, overhead raise. Bring it back down, come back in. Forward press, overhead. Good. What I want you to work on is from the side. What your body's going to want to do is, as we raise, your ribs are going to flare. I want us to fight that and keep our ribs stacked over the hips. Okay? That's the first one. The next one, we're doing a rollout on the skateboard. So go ahead and set up on your knees. First time through, go ahead and leave your feet on the ground until you get comfortable. We roll out and come back in. Roll out and come back in. As you get comfortable and you like to progress, pick the feet up. What is more important than picking your feet up is at the bottom, we are not extended in the spine. Okay, we need hips tucked and back. Numbers, 12s and 12s. That is circuit 1. Okay, circuit number 2. You are going to need your stool for this one. So we're doing a curtsy squat on the stool, or a curtsy lunge on the stool, or a chair. I will show you both. So we're going to stand. This outside foot here is going to be my base foot. That's the one I'm going to be stepping on. I am going to go behind, tap the ground, and come back up. Behind, tap the ground, come back up. Let me show you what it looks like from the side. Notice how my hips hinge, tap, and back up. Tap, and back up. This can be done also on a chair. It's a little bit harder, but it can be done. Down. What you'll need to do is land, but we're not going to use this leg to pile or just to drive off of. We're going to shift our weight first and stand. Okay? Resist the urge to spring up, okay, to drive off that bottom leg. Think about shifting your weight onto the top leg first and then standing up. Okay, so we've got curtsy squat or curtsy lunge on the stool is our first one. The next one's called an Ido push-up for Ido Portal. So what we do is we start in a high plank. You're going to pick a leg up. I'll show you with my right leg. I'm going to pick my right leg up, send it underneath the body. Notice how the foot planted, and then I'm going to push up to the point that my hip hits the ground. There's almost no weight in my hands right now. My hip can hit the ground. Now to come back up, my hips and my ribs raise at the same time. Put it back, pick up, send the leg under, come all the way down. Hips and ribs raise at the same time, and come back. Not only does this work on your arm strength, it works on lumbar rotation at the same time. Numbers, curtsy squats on the stool. We are going for 8 each side. Okay, so it's 8 each side, 16 total. Your EDO push-ups are 6 total, 3 each side. Okay, that's circuit number 2. Circuit number 3, you will need the skateboard and then whatever soft object, if it's the diapers or it could even be like a stuffed animal, something like that. You may need a wall for this. If you do, that's fine. You can use the back of a chair for balance. Try it without, but if it's completely impossible without, totally fine. Again, we're working on some mobility and strength at the same time. So, skateboard. We're gonna work on the pistol squat. So, one foot, so I'm gonna pistol squat on my left side. It's my right foot on the skateboard. I'm up on my heel, and what I'm going to do is as my arms travel forward, I'm trying to get my butt to my heel. As low as you can go, here, and back up. Here, and back up. Okay, the pistol squat takes you all the way to the ground. Here, and back up. If you feel like you can get all the way down there, go for it, okay? If you can get all the way down there, but you can't get back up, you'll go down, drop, and come back up. Now I just did that wrong. My heel should stay on the ground. So here, and back up, all right? Next one, use your soft diaper bag or diapers, stuffed animal, arms overhead, item in between your knees, lower back on the ground. Let those toes touch without bringing your low back off the ground or letting your belly come up. Keep everything nice and tight. Numbers. The pistol squat, we're going for 8 each side, 16 total, and the toe taps we're going for 20. Okay, so that is circuit number 3. Okay, our finisher, once you've either gone through this hold 3 times, 2 times, 1 time, or if you've split it up, do the finisher even if you split it up both times. Our finisher, we're going through it 5 times. 3 different exercises, 5 times, as fast as you can, under control. So slow down if you start losing control. We're going shoulder taps, planks with knee to the elbow, to the wrist, back to the elbow and back. And then we are ending with narrow to wide squats. So it will look like, in the high plank, trying not to shift, 5 each side, right 2, elbow to wrist, elbow back, elbow, wrist, elbow back, 5 each side, narrow, wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide, back 2, shoulder taps, okay, here, back to the narrow to wide squats. Our finisher, 5 each side, 5 each side, 5 each side. Notice how my narrow to wide squats, that's 1, 2, okay, 5 times through to finish. Let me know if you have questions. I went over that kind of fast. I'm around, you can text me. Good luck, make sure you warm up properly, and I will see you next week. Hope everybody's feeling better. Talk to you later.